Hi brewers, this is Brett Chagoo here with the Homebrew Academy to review the Spike V3 10-gallon brew kettle with horizontal couplers. Spike's brew kettles also come in 15, 20, 30, and 50-gallon increments. First thing I want to say is that I was truly impressed with this remarkable brew kettle. What really sets the Spike brew kettles apart is that the couplers are sanitary TIG welded in their factory in Wisconsin. So this means that you don't have to deal with weldless fittings, which, as we all know, if too tight or too loose can cause leaks and can be a real pain to get correct. With this, no leaks every time. It is 17 pounds with all the accessories included right here, and it has 1.2 millimeter thick walls. The bottom of the burner is tri-clad, which means that it has a piece of aluminum sandwiched in between two stainless steel layers, which is really great because it helps disperse the heat when you're using a propane or natural gas burner, or in my case, an induction burner. That's right, it's induction capable, which is really nice. When I was doing some heat testing on it, my previous kettle was thin-walled, and I could stick my thermometer at the edge or in the middle and it would vary by almost 8 degrees, whereas with this kettle it measured within a ½ degree all over. The handles on the unit are wrapped in silicone, so you're not going to worry about burning yourself if you're picking it up, or if you have a really large burner and the heat is coming off. Sometimes those can get really hot. Same with the lid, which nicely fits right onto the handle of the kettle. As you can see, this unit has horizontal couplers. You can also get vertical couplers, meaning that the thermometer coupler would be stacked right on top of the ball valve coupler. I opted to go with the horizontal coupler because this will allow you to do half-size batches from what you're normally using, because the thermometer will still be submersed in the liquid. Inside the kettle, there are internally etched volume markings at every ½ gallon, which I've checked and verified that they are very accurate. I'll post a picture below so you can see them. Also included is a dip tube, which Spike has created a proprietary push-to-connect fitting, which I'll show in more detail in a picture below. The dip tube is made to go right into the center of the kettle and leaves only a pint of liquid behind. The dip tube will also go with false bottom, which would fit nicely on their tiered bottom layer of the pot. The one, and probably the only caveat, is that if you're using this dip tube and you're doing a half batch and you have an immersion chiller, it's going to be very difficult for that chiller to be in contact with your wort. Since buying this product when they first came out, Spike now offers custom dip tubes as well as custom fabrication for any part on the kettle if you'd like it. If you know you're going to be making a lot of half batches and have an immersion chiller, then you may want to consider a custom dip tube that would be held tightly to the edge of the pot. So to wrap up this review, I wanted to quote Spike's catchphrase, which is that your liver will fail before their equipment does. And I think after using this kettle that I would agree with that statement. It's very well built. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section below and I'll be sure to answer them for you. Thanks.